Lakshman to my live session today. And thank you for accepting my invitation at a very, very short notice. I remember speaking to Pankti a few days before, and then we said, let's do this. I'm Ranjini Sanjay. I'm a business coach, and I am also a retreat leader. So, whenever someone says I'm doing a retreat, I get so excited because this kind of work is, very unique, and I personally love not just hosting, being part of it also. So, Pankti and Lakshman, please introduce yourself and tell us about little bit about your journey around this.
Yeah. Lakshman, why don't you go ahead?
Okay. So, hi everyone. I'm Lakshman. Um, I am now in the space of looking at anything and everything from the lens of play. So I'm a Lego Serious Play facilitator, a transformation evangelist using play games and board games. And I've been, for me, anything and everything that we are now looking in terms of people, processes, individuals, leaders, systems, organizations, or teams can be done through play, can be done through serious play, serious game. So since last 8 to 9 years, this is what my entire thing is. I live, breathe, drink, eat, sleep about play, games, serious games for wellness, for transformation, for problem solving, for innovation, getting together.
Great. So, Lakshman, where are you joining from?
So right now I'm joining from Kochi, but my base location is Pune and Ahmedabad. So I'm on a 4 month assignment in Kochi with regards to designing few board games in the space of Ayurveda, in the space of leadership, and also in the space of certain nuance elements like car design process, filmmaking process, or fabric design process, and all.
Wonderful. So, looking forward to this conversation. So, Pankti, how you got along, and you're doing this retreats.
Yeah. First of all, thank you, everyone for joining today, and it's going to be a very pleasant conversation. I'm assuming a very productive one. A quick two-liner about me. I have been in the corporate for the last 13 plus years as an HR professional, and I have also been in the same field as Lakshman said, play using play as a means of learning and transformation. So that's how we curated these activities at the retreat, and we're going to talk a little more in detail about this today.
Great. So, you're joining from Mumbai, right?
My base location is Mumbai, but I'm also traveling, so I'm currently in Shillong.
Wow, wonderful. So, you are in a holiday and planning another one. Amazing.
Yeah, almost like that.
So that's the beauty of retreats. I keep telling my clients it's a paid holiday.
Yeah,
So
totally.
that's
Mm,
the lovely part of it. So,
yeah.
uh,
You're working on
coming,
a vacation, it's like that.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So coming to the retreat part, like I saw your LinkedIn page, Play Think Transform. We'll talk about more. But why Tarang Retreat? Why? Who is the audience, and how did you design this specific retreat that's coming up?
Okay. So, Ranjini, as I said earlier, we have been doing things, a lot of things around play facilitation. So we've done 1 or 2 days or 3 days workshops and activities across India and even outside India, using Lego Serious Play, board games, and some other facilitation methods for promoting wellness and learning. uh, we've now come to realization that we've always realized that yoga, meditation, and all of it becomes a very spiritual thing, and then when it comes to the learning aspect, is the target audience becomes very corporate. But that's not the case. In fact, we wanted to combine and curate all of these activities under one roof, and make a 5 day or a 6 day retreat, wherein whether it's an individual person or a solo traveler or college student or a corporate employee, uh, everybody should be able to see the benefits of a holistic well-being. That is the idea behind this retreat. So when you ask who is this retreat for, why Tarang, uh, it's for everyone. for everyone from the age of 16 to 100 years old.
Okay, great. And I remember you said as long as you are flexible enough to travel and come to Kerala. Uh,
Yeah.
so, so I would like to ask Lakshman, why Kerala, the very specific location? Anything behind choosing this very specific place for your retreat?
Okay, when we were discussing about this thing and we were looking at how to look at, Pankti was telling about Tarang as a wave. If you look at play, play happens in iteration. That's how the waves are. It's waves of play. When we look at life, life happens in waves. When we look at wellness, when we look at life, work-life balance, it's always in waves. So while we were speaking about it, I said, why not this specific aspect or this specific place? Because this is a beautiful place, which is kind of sandwiched. I would say sandwich would be a wrong word, but it's on the front end side is a sea, on the back end is a backwater of the water, sea. So between those two, we are looking front, back, everywhere. We just see waves and waves. So I said, if you're talking about Tanang, then it has to be here.
Wonderful. So I know I since I've done few retreats and been part of retreats, I know location plays a very critical role. So I know so it adds to the experience that we are curating. So
Yeah.
definitely, very good location. Let me put. This is the first time I've heard of it, but I remember hearing it from Pankti. So beautiful location. So tell me a little bit about the sound healing part of the retreat. Like why you have taken this
Yeah.
as a module.
Okay. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
hello. Yeah, I think maybe the connection was slightly. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So when we, before getting into the technicalities or being a little specific about sound healing, I'd like to, say that I don't know anybody in so many years of my life who doesn't enjoy music. Whatever language it can be, Sangeet, music is something that touches every soul. It either makes you happy or it touches a particular a wire in your brain that brings back a good or a bad memory or whatever it is. So that is the whole idea. Sound, different kinds of sounds create different kinds of frequencies, vibrational frequency. And obviously the entire universe, everything around us just functions on vibrations, right? Whether we accept it or not, but that's how it is. So the whole idea behind sound healing is to generate various sounds in that particular session, which will resonate with every participant, uh, and help them in their mental, physical, and emotional well-being. So the regular stressors are brought down, and it helps in, reducing the pains that we've been the trauma that we've been holding for a lot of years, improved sleep. So there are multiple benefits that it has, and it obviously leads to deep relaxation.
Yes, I've experienced sound healing, and I remember being introduced to sound as a healing method by Mr. M.V. Priyank. He's one of the famous practitioners of healing in India. So I've got to know the benefit of healing with sound. As you said, no music, तो हम सभी सुनते हैं. Like no, we all are tuned to, but we never looked at the aspect of why we listen to certain songs at a certain mood we have and how it soothes our soul, body, and all of that. So,
Right.
I would like to ask Lakshman, like, what is the balancing part of sound healing? Like, though Pankti touched upon you know, the relaxation part of it, how do you relate the balance?
Okay, now let me bring into our observation and notice a certain aspect. Nowadays, if you look at it, we have a lot of these albums on Apple Music, on Spotify, which talks of music for wellness, music for rest, music for peace, music for calmness, music for work, music for mindfulness.
Hmm.
So all these aspects are not something we are talking right now out of the blue. They've been there, they've been using it, we've been using it for a lot of aspects. So when we look at balance, what are we talking about? The same goes with play. The same goes with this particular retreat and wellness. in the current world, specifically post COVID, we have so many external input which throws us out of balance any given second without a control. When you're talking balance, it's more about going inward, trying to understand who we are, what are we in this current moment as a human, as a physical body, as a mental intellectual being, as an emotional cognitive being. And that if you're looking at all of those, which also resonates with the Panchakosha of the Ayurveda, it is talking about balance across these layers of the human being, and for that, sound permeates through all these layers.
So wonderful. So you have kept it very, open for people to explore this part of the retreat where you are introducing sound healing techniques. So moving on, I want to really look at the other activities that you have planned, which is like serious Lego play and painting in nature. So, tell us like how that could be an exciting factor of this retreat.
So let me pick up the Lego Serious Play part.
Yeah.
So Lego Serious Play is a methodology developed in Denmark by the Lego Group of Company, and it's a 25-year-old methodology, which in Asia we have not been known about, and we just started knowing it somewhere 6, 7, 8, 9 years back, and the last 4, 5 years it has started picking up in India. So I've been one of the torchbearers to bring Lego Serious Play to India, create an awareness about Lego Serious Play. So when you're talking about serious play, when you're talking about Lego Serious Play, it's more about bringing playfulness through Lego, but seriously going deeper into understanding who we are. How do we process things? How do we work on things? How do we use what we know and what we don't know, the subconscious and the conscious knowledge, to make things better and effective in a shorter time frame for us? And this looks at playfulness with mindfulness of a human being. When we are playful, as a child, since the very first thing that we learned was play, then later we learned about language, speaking, writing, and all. So the brain got developed through play. There have been a lot of neuroscience, there's been a lot of anthropology studies which says how play has evolved humankind. So in serious play, we are looking at the same aspect of playfulness, bringing it back, integrating it to today's modern world, and trying to make sense how even in today's modern world, through playfulness, we can go deeper, yet be effective. How can we be playful yet be mindful? And at the same time, achieve many, many more dimensions of work, many, many more dimensions of who we are, and balance them both.
So, serious yet mindful play is what Lego
Yes.
Serious Play is all about. Interesting. I heard it for the first time from you guys. So, this is new to me. And Pankti, I want you to share, like the length or the logistics of the retreat, like how many days and when is it and how people
Right.
can join and all of that before I move on to the next section.
Sure. Okay. So this thing, we're actually doing the retreat for 5 days, and it's the first one. Now I'm going to actually tell the first one, which is from 26th of March to 31st of March, has been almost full. That is why I said the first one. So we because a lot of more people have demanded or have requested for joining in, we've actually gone ahead and announced the second one just today, and that will start from exactly the next day, 1st of April, and it will go on till the 5th of April. Okay, so this
Okay.
is a 5-day residential thing,
Mhm.
and the resort, as we earlier mentioned, it's called Anand Cherai Resort near Kochi at the beach, Cherai Beach. Okay, and the logistics works in that way. The participants must look after their own travel and reach the resort uh, on the first day. After they are here, everything from their accommodation to food to the activities is our problem. We're going to look after that. We're going to make them basically have like a blast, uh, as well as do some transfer, some work to transform themselves, and obviously return transformed. That's the plan. So what we'll do is at the end of the session, we'll share the number also. People can get in touch with us and ask more details about the itinerary, about the package and other things.
Great. So because we are already halfway through and people may be getting excited, so no, nowadays there is less patience for people to stay. So I thought that let me tell what is the logistics, and we can, those who want to know the offered and other part of the stuff can stay till the end and reach out to Lakshman and Pankti on LinkedIn. You can reach out to them. Their details must be there wherever you have logged in from. We have got a lot of people live. Thank you, Sunanda, Sanyog, and I can say see Sahil. It's also there. So a lot of people are watching this live. So tell me, like, 5 days in Kerala. Definitely, Kerala is an amazing place. I come from Kerala, so I can definitely say that backwaters is another, cherry on top. Um, what can they take? Like, having. I know you won't be telling everything about the retreat here. You want to keep some secrets as well. So if they go back after the retreat, what are the practices that they can take for an everyday life, like when the transformation stays with them?
The first thing that I'd want to, tell them that they're surely, even if they don't want to consciously practice, they're surely going to take back the idea of engaging into mindful play, you know. So whether it's playing an X and Zero or a Snakes and Ladders, like as something as basic as that, or picking up a pack of cards, I'm sure each one who's going to participate in the retreat is going to go back and tell their family that, hey, let's put down your phone for an hour, in the weekend, and let's play. So that's some family time. So this is something that I have personally experienced in my journey. When I entered this whole uh, industry, of play, the field, basically. So this is one big thing, and of course there are a lot of other things that we'll be teaching, whether it is art or breath work or yoga, and it's absolutely beginner friendly. So there is no question about people feeling stuck or not being able to follow through after they go back home. So even in this 5 days, whatever they're going to learn, they're going to be able to do it on their own, except for of course the sound healing. Like they'll not be able to play the sounds on their own because we need an expert for that, but of course
Yeah.
the other things.
Wonderful. So that's great. Like, like you can take back and practice, and it's not like one time show, it's over. It's no, you can practice it at home as well. So that's beautiful. You made it so simple. So as far as the suitability, like, if people are coming for the first time to a retreat and they are getting to know retreat as a concept for the first time, so how do you encourage the beginners, like as a first time retreat participant? So what you have to tell them?
Okay. So I know that people are not able to maybe answer, but maybe I'll put this question to you. Like,
I think
break for yourself,
Pankaj and
Yeah.
Ranjini.
Yeah, Pankti, like, no, you got frozen in between. So Lakshman, would you like to address this? Like, how you will encourage a first timer or a beginner to join?
okay. So in till Pankti comes, like I want to just mention that post COVID, we all moved away from home. Metro cities, we've gone to smaller tier 2, tier 1, tier 3 villages, or we have started working from our own hometown or granular smaller villages, and we started connecting back to the nature. And if you look at the current trend, also greater extent, this sense of staycation comes in, wherein stay and vacation or workation, we work and have a vacation together. So this
Hmm.
concept, though looks fairly new, this is not new. We know it under different names or under different circumstances in COVID. We have been gone through it. So the essence is connecting back to the same aspect, bringing it and working together. Now, are we all beginners? Yes, we are all beginners. No matter this is a 100th retreat or this is our first retreat. Are we all ready? It all depends on how we are looking internally look at it. The essence is this is a curated vacation, come work, come stay, looking at work, balancing life, balancing itself. So things are experiential and facilitated and guided. One need not worry or one need not be left odd out because we are going to take care of the entire experience end to end. So we do have Pankti, yeah.
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 So
So I guess there was a little issue here. So I just like to add like one thing where, to what Lakshman said, that we charge our mobile phones, earbuds, every single day. We don't sleep without putting our mobile to charge. But why
Yeah.
don't we do that for our body and mind? We just take it for granted that, it is going to function no matter what for years to come without charging it. But that's not how it is. So these kind of retreats, simple yet fun activities, it doesn't have to be like, you're really doing things that you don't enjoy, so you enjoy and yet charge yourself. That's the whole concept here, you know and that's what we want to
Wonderful.
promote.
Wonderful, because I am, being a fan of personal development programs. I look forward to such programs, and this is one gateway for me to be just me and be with my, community of people who can relate to me. No, no, it's not like I don't like my family. I love them, but still I want to give myself that me time, and celebrate with a like-minded community that we get in. So you are a community, like you're bringing people together. So we are coming into a family, another family we are entering.
Yes.
The 5 days of the travel is with them, and all of the personal discovery that you're going to do, it's going to be amazing. I'm for I can say that. So even wherever you are, it's like if it's your first time or second time, doesn't matter, come with a clean slate, and take a lot back when it comes to learning and transformation. So that is what I would recommend anyone. So if somebody has a say like it's a busy schedule, and how do I take up 5 days of my life to attend this, so what you will tell them?
So I guess, I don't think anybody here, or anybody that we meet, will tell you that they have never taken a vacation in their life. Everybody wants to take the weekend off, go to a nice, luxurious place, sit in the nature, maybe take a dip in the pool, sit by the beach, sit at the beach, by the sea. So these are things that come naturally to us, to any creature, not just humans. I think even birds and animals, enjoy
Hmm.
that sort of this thing. So when people say that, how do we take out time? I'm sure everybody actually, in a way, takes out time for things that they love to do.
Hmm.
It's just that when we are traveling or taking a vacation, we probably just plan an itinerary and a to-do list, and we go. So again, we are with a to-do list, but there's slight difference here where we are, the agenda or the to-do list is aimed at just resetting ourselves. So that's how the transformation happens at the end of 5 days. um, it's not like I would look different at the end of 5 days, but I surely know that I will feel different. I might have a different attitude towards looking at life.
Good. So good take on it. So Lakshmi, would you like to add anything to what Bhakti said?
I'm sorry, can you come back and Ranjini in the last part?
I'm telling, would you like to add anything?
Okay, let me just put a very simple aspect. When we say we are busy, what are we busy with? If you look at it, we are busy with many things which unknowingly we have taken up and we are overloaded with. The
Hmm.
retreat is about shedding away those things and trying to reset and trying to figure out, okay, is this busyness all about mindfully busy or unknowingly being busy? So busy or busyness is a notion, that is what we exactly want to bring and break it here in the retreat. Come, reset, recharge yourself, and figure out what were you busy, how meaningful are they, what are the meaningful elements of those busyness that you should carry forward, and what are the meaningful busy elements which are not meaningful, how to shed them out.
Hmm. Great.
Yeah.
This is really interesting. Like, no, as you said, no, your whole concept of this retreat revolves around mindfulness. So one thing I would like to add, like people who invest on themselves are the top 10% of the population. So if you are someone who aims to be at the top, and wants to achieve more. Like we all want more in life, right? So there are certain programs, certain techniques, certain practices. Like people who invest in personal development, they have those tools. So you guys are one of them who offer these tools, that you can work with them, learn, and take it home and put yourself in not just at the top 10, you can move to top 1 as well. So the time that you're taking out for yourself will come, with ROI, will come back to you, right? So with this, I want to hear from you, like, how people can join. You can share. So we are almost, closing the conversation, so that people can, apply for your retreat.
Rajni, is there a way I can, put the phone number here where people can get in touch via WhatsApp with us, and we can share details? Also, I'd like to say that for everybody who's joined live here, we'd want to announce a discount.
Okay.
Obviously, because they took out the time to look after themselves. Not
Yeah.
for us, for themselves. That's how I'd put it. So, I mean, that's one of the biggest gifts that we have for them here. So,
Yeah.
um,
So
they can.
you can, like, we have the number in the description of this live.
Event.
The people
Yeah,
can connect, and otherwise, for to apply to know more how they can attend, they can reach out to you through DM as
correct.
well.
So
And
they can message on that number and they can say Tarang Live. So we know that they were part of the live show. So we'd be able to offer them the discount.
perfect. So the code is Tarang Live,
Yes.
and you can, have the benefit of the offer that they have to give. So thank you so much for joining in and sharing this amazing program. I look forward that not just have one, two, you have many, not in India, and the other places that have in your list, and your impact, and you continue to inspire leaders who can host such impactful, transformative events. So thank you so much for joining in. Any closing message you guys have to share to the audience who will be watching this live or on a replay? You can share your final message.
There's a beautiful thing that somebody had once told me that we are always we as humans, whether it's a man or a woman, no matter what age, we're always pouring. We're always giving. So if our cup or glass is empty, will not be able to pour anymore. So stop and refill your cups, before you continue pouring. So that is something that I personally believe. So it's good to take a break, give yourself a break sometimes.
Yeah. So
And
Pankaj,
for people,
inviting everyone to fill their cups, join her retreat. Okay. So Lakshman, what you have to say?
I would just say that it's time to go back to our roots, who we are as child, as humans. As Pankti said, refill, but not only refill, rejuvenate ourselves and take it up.
Wonderful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Anything else, Pankti, you want to add before we close this
no, I
meeting?
think the video will be recorded. So some people had told me that they may not be able to join live at this time, so they can always look at the recording and still avail the code. And
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, definitely. So they for to get the code, they have to watch till the end. So that's the key. All right. So thank you so much. I look forward to meet you soon, and be part of your amazing transformative events. So take care.
thank you,
Bye for now.
Ranjini, for
Yeah,
inviting us.
Thank you, Ranjini. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the live audience for being here.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.